I've got a great, now she's my friend. I consider her my friend. Modoni Washira is joining me right now. She is the head of corporate communications and projects at Oppo Kenya. Welcome to the Spice Drive. How are you? Can you hear me?
Hi. Yes, I can.
How you
Yes,
doing?
I'm I'm doing well. I'm excited about this second interview for the second time.
Right? Always good to have you here in the studio. And I've been stalking you on Instagram and I've been seeing you're busy. You've been up and about. You've been doing all sorts of things. You've been, traversing the country talking about this amazing phone. How has the reception been so far for Oppo?
Well, it's been amazing. It's been beyond our wildest dreams.
Right.
We are very wowed, to say the least, because our consumers are really excited about this device.
Right.
If you walk into our stores, you'll see we have a number of consumers who are coming in to purchase the device.
Mm.
So we can say on a scale of 1 to 10, we have received a 9.
Love it. That sounds great. I mean, this is a gorgeous phone. The last time you were in the studio, I had a chance to, touch it and feel it myself. I say, looking at it in pictures doesn't do it justice. So how is Oppo ensuring they keep their customers, experience better? There's so many phones in the market these days.
Yes. So if you look at the Reno series that we launched, we are ensuring that we are keeping the customers with up to speed because, like I said, the world has moved into the digital space. So our phone is your phone of choice because you're able to edit, you're able to capture a moment, and on the post, you post it on a social media. So we have made life very easy. There's a feature on our phone called the Solo, which makes editing fantastic. And I remember Nyambura spoke about it last time, saying she always has an easy time when she captures moments with our device.
Very nice.
So we're ensuring that our customers are happy. They don't need to go back and edit it on a laptop. No, we are making it, within the touch of a device.
I love it. I'm a little biased because when I got to touch it and we got to talk about different things, including, the fact that most competitors don't have the edge that you have. The Reno 5 series uses a smaller battery. And of course, you can get to spend your 24 hours busy, but still you can get your phone fully charged. Let's talk about the battery power of the Oppo Reno 5.
The Oppo Reno 5, which last time we mentioned the X, the senior series. Now today we are talking about the Reno F5, which is in the same capacity as the previous Reno 5.
Right.
And you're able to charge this phone within 48 minutes.
Mm.
And if you're an avid user of your phone, like use it for more hours during the day, you can be able to save a 20% battery. When you're going back home, you'll have a 20% of it.
Mm.
If you're not such a mobile user, you're not always capturing moments on your phone, you can go back home with 50-60% of charge in your battery. So the capacity is good enough. And anyone who's looking at wondering whether our devices are what they are looking for, if you walk into any store, you will realize that we're not selling air, but you're selling the actual thing.
Very nice. I love the fact when you came with Avril, there's a lot of people who could actually see, their favorite celebrity with their favorite phone. And you've been, doing this influencer focus campaign for 2021.
Yeah.
You've got some notable names and people can connect to these influencers. Tell us about this approach and whether this is effective when it comes to marketing. We're having a very interesting conversation today about celebrities, by the way, and how people feel that they connect to them in everything that they do and in a way that they impact people's lives. Let's talk about your campaign with that influencer focus.
Well, first and foremost, for us, the influencer marketing is working.
Yeah.
And the reason being, the strategy that I applied was, we went back to the drawing board.
Right.
And the question was, who are our consumers? What do they want? who do they follow, and why. In journalism, there's something called the 5 Ws and H: the who, what, where, why, when, and how. So once we were able to respond to that question, we decided to stick with Avril, Pascal, Jalango for the high end of the device.
Right.
Because each of them has a different kind of audience. Jalango talks to the mass media. Pascal talks to the women. But Nyambura speaks to both women and some young people, yeah?
Right.
And then on top of that, we brought on board Kamene, who is championing this particular device, the Reno 5F. And she's also joined by Maureen Maitito, who is also a fantastic content creator. So if you look at their platforms, you'll realize they are not only just creating content because we have endorsed them, but because their lives are intertwined back to the device. So for us, Oppo is a lifestyle. We choose content creators who believe also in our product and our brand,
right,
such that beyond the campaign, they are able to use our device. They can resonate to the device. And I know, like you're saying, the conversion on celebrities has become a bit sensitive because some of them are endorsing products because they need to endorse.
Right.
But the question would be, I would pose to most companies, is what drives you to a certain influencer? What are their values? Who are they speaking to? If you're able to resonate with them, then you'll realize the policy and strategy that Oppo is applying is we choose to work with influencers who are loyal to our brand and our product beyond the campaign.
Love it.
So you'll realize people like Avril, Pascal, Maureen have stayed in the campaign since the F11 series, and now we're in the Reno series. And now for people like Jalango and Kamene, this is their third project with Oppo. So it's a continuous process. It's a relationship you're building, because for us, Oppo is a lifestyle. We want to be integrated to you, even you, Monique. We want you to be part of our conversation, such that beyond holding conversations for us, beyond social media, when you're in a random meeting with your friends or a hookup, the phone you're holding is an Oppo phone. That's what we want. That's our strategy. And for us, it's working so far so good.
I mean, I think it's brilliant. And also to see that a lot of people are enjoying the features that you have. And I can see what you see when you have handpicked some of these celebrities. So let's talk about the features of Oppo Reno 5 and, of course, the one you're talking about today and how it can benefit creatives. There's a lot of young people who will... Let me tell you, they'll put their life on the line because of this brand. How does this benefit creatives?
First of all, the Reno series has been created for content creators because, like I said, it's something for on the go. So if you look at our phone, there's some features. For instance, we have the AI color portrait video. And in this particular feature, you're able to play around with the background and how the video appears. That's not something that you'll find in any other competitor brand. I'm not saying that because I work for Oppo.
It's a fact.
But I've been able to experience the device. And I can tell you for a fact, it's amazing. Then we have the dual view video. It's whereby when you're on the other end and I'm on this other end, we can be able to see each other. I can see you, you can see me, and we can be able to interact. And if you look at some of our influencer pages, they are really talking about the product because someone like Pascal and Avril have really pushed that particular feature. My favorite feature of this phone is the monochrome video, whereby when you focus on a particular feature, you can play around with the colors.
Nice.
So if you focus on yellow, it's yellow that is going to be popping, and every other thing behind will be in black and white.
It's kind of muted, and then the pop of yellow right at the center of it. You can get to play around with colors. You can get to do whatever you want. I think that's pretty awesome. That's genius. And I can see why you're running a photography campaign. And I'm seeing a lot of photographers very interested, and a lot of submissions have been brought in. Tell us about this photography campaign that you have.
It's called the Picture Life Together. And the reason as to it is we've had very many young people who've come to us and asked us, how can Oppo be able to support us and how can we be in partnership with Oppo? So we came together with my team and we agreed that we are going to engage content creators opportunity to be able to interact with the product as well as the brand and some of our key influencers. So what they're going to go through is a mentorship program for about 1 week. You say you're a fantastic photographer, so you submit your work, Monique, and then during the training, we are going to be able to send you to different locations to capture moments. And towards the end, we have a list of judges, a panel of judges, and they're the ones who are going to give the final verdict on who walks away with the 200,000 Kenya shillings.
How much again?
200,000 Kenya shillings.
I'm interested. I'm going to do... Wow, that is an amazing campaign. And I know that there's also going to be a phase 2.
Yes. We want to see how phase 1 works out. Because the first one, we have limited it to a lesser number of people because of the restrictions with COVID. We are also very keen on COVID.
I can imagine.
However, once we see how the reception is and the results are, now we do hope that we may partner with a company and be able to run it countrywide, whereby Mombasa, Kisumu, everyone around the country can be able to join. Because, right now with COVID, we have a few restrictions. Yeah, so we were most of the people who have submitted because of the movement, the logistics around it, are from Nairobi, Thika, those kind of geographical places.
Right.
But in the future, just like you're saying, you've seen me gallivanting through the country.
Right.
I hope to have one in Mombasa, another competition in Kisumu.
Amen.
I go camp in Nakuru.
Yeah.
And even our guys from the northern Kenya, because I can tell you for a fact, if you see the kind of talent from Marsabit and Isiolo, it marvels my heart.
Oh, it's beautiful. And the fact that you're engaging people from different communities and different counties, it's not just a Nairobi thing. So the Reno series has been well received. The reception has been amazing. On social media, we can see that. And there's a lot of people who are enjoying, this entire campaign, also engaging their favorite influencers on social media. So let's talk about the Renault 5, the Renault 5F, the retail price, and of course, what makes it so special as an addition to the Renault series.
All right. So the retail price for the 5F is only 31,999.
You always come with the good news. The good news. 31.
Yes. Let's call it 32 because it's 31,999.
Fair enough. I like it.
Yeah.
And the special thing about this one, if I had to go pick one, and we're talking about specifically this Renault 5F, what makes it so special from the others?
First of all, what makes it stand out from all the devices is it's slick. It's very slim.
Yeah.
And someone who's looking for a very simple phone that can be able to move with it on the go, that is the particular thing that you're going to love about it. The second thing would be the design. It looks very amazing, and we have incorporated the colors. We have 2 colors. We have the fluid black, and we have something called the fantastic purple. Just like the Renault 5, it changes its colors as it moves. So you'll see it has a purple, you'll see it has a green. Just as you tilt it, you realize how beautiful the colors are. And just like I said, it also has the monochrome, also the camera feature of it. It's very clear and very unique. But that someone who's looking for an affordable phone at a mid-range price, the Renault 5F is the phone to choose.
Wow, fantastic. And it has been a successful campaign, and people want their money's worth. And you right there have been doing a fantastic job. It's always good to see you. And I hope very soon you're going to be coming back as you launch phase 2 of your photography campaign. I hope to see you. It's always good having a chat and having guests. I'm hanging out with Muthoni Wachira, Head of Corporate Communications and Projects, Oppo Kenya. Thank you so much for spending your afternoon with us.
Thank you.
And as always, we always have good conversations here just to keep you up to speed. If you want to spice up your life, we've got amazing products we get to talk about here every single day. So make sure you're streaming spicefm.co.ke